So I guess we all have seen Dexter Original Sin, and so far it's much better than I first thought it would be. It is actually very good, and no spoiler alerts for the last couple of episodes. We see much more about Brian, and some things are revealed about Brian that we didn't really know in the original Dexter series. And this got me thinking a lot, okay? And that is that we don't need no season 2 from Dexter Original Sin. I have heard the speculations, the rumors that they were gonna do a season 2. We don't need that. However, I'm gonna tell you what we need. We need a Brian Original Sin spin-off series. And I think I'm speaking for most of us when I say that we want to see more of Brian Moser. I think the actor that he picked out for this series, the young adult actor, and the child actor, they were both very, very good, very convincing. They looked the part, they sounded the part, and I mean, I just thought that would be I thought they were like a perfect fit for the role. So I just think that it would be super, super cool to have like a similar setup to Dexter Original Sin, but with Brian. So we're starting off this, like pretty much like the same thing that how Dexter Original Sin starts off. So we see Brian lying on the table, and right before his throat is getting slit by Dexter, he have his inner monologue saying like,
"It really is like they say. Your life flashes before your eyes."
And then we go all the way back to when Laura Moser gives birth to him, just like in Original Sin for Dexter. And then we get to see, most of the parts when he's a kid we have already seen, so we don't need that. And then it jumps a little bit, and we get to see him when he's doing his first kill, okay? And then we just follow him until he meets Dexter in the original season 1 Dexter. And just like Dexter Original Sin have the flashbacks with Harry, this will have the flashbacks but with Brian being in the mental hospital or mental facility. So we get to see how his life was in the hospital with flashbacks, and then we see his present kills and how he always keeps an eye on his little brother. And I think that would just be really cool. And what would be even cool is to have the actor playing Brian Moser in the original show. I'm sorry, I forgot his name now. But to have him being the inner monologue of the young actor, that would be really, really cool. So just basically a Dexter Original Sin, but with Brian Moser. I mean, that would be... I would pay a huge amount of cash, huge amount of money to see that. So yeah, that would be really, really cool. And like the ending could be specifically, when he's placing the Barbie doll parts in Dexter's fridge in season 1, episode 1. That would be really, really cool. And then maybe even have like the original actor for Brian Moser doing that last scene and obviously doing the first scene. So that would be really, really cool. I really hope they would do that. I pray for the producers, directors, writers, all that stuff, that they pick up on this idea. I'm sure I am not the first person to think about this idea, so they probably already know about this and knows that there's a big group of fans that really like to see this kind of show. Okay, so just if you have any, like, to the writers, which I doubt are listening, but if you're listening, just throw season 2, like Dexter Original Sin season 2 script in the trash and just do a Brian Original Sin and just call it Brian. Okay, that would be super cool. So yeah, I just wanted to get this off my chest. I have been thinking about this a lot. I actually thought about this even before Dexter Original Sin had a premiere. Like, just when I saw that they announced it, I thought, man, like, we don't need to see this. We already have seen all of this in flashbacks. We need to see how Brian lived his life. But obviously Dexter Original Sin really delivered and brought up some new things that really changes the original story quite a lot. So I'm happy they did Original Sin with Dexter, but yeah, like I said, I really want one with Brian. And also the rumor that they would be doing like a Trinity spin-off series, and that is just plain stupid, okay? We don't need no Trinity killer Arthur Mitchell spin-off. That would be so That would be so forced, honestly.
Shut up, cunt.
So I hope that they are not doing any of that stuff, because if they're gonna do another spin-off series after Resurrection, then it better be about Brian, okay? We don't need no Trinity or anything like that. The only two villains that I can see them doing like a good prequel series about, it's Brian Moser, obviously, and actually Kurt Caldwell, I think. Maybe even Dokes. So yeah, please comment down below what prequel series you would like to see, what spin-off Dexter series would be fun to see, about which character. And if you like Dexter as much as I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.